Hello.
Hi,
Welcome to the
lawyer
Lawyer Human
human
Daily
daily
ish.
ish.
Colin and Shreya with LayRoots. And today we've discovered a doctor's paradise.
Yes.
Why is it a paradise, Shreya? Well, let's
Well,
back
first,
that up. Yeah.
yeah. What is this paradise? Where can we find this paradise?
It is located across the world.
At the bottom of the earth.
Yes. And what's that place called?
New Zealand.
Yeah, but what's the fictional place called?
Oh, Narnia?
No, it's like Lord of the Rings filmed there. Middle
Oh.
World,
Oh, Middle Earth. Middle Earth.
Middle
Yes.
Earth.
Damn. I think my nerd card just got revoked.
Definitely did. So we have a pal of ours who is a
Yes.
medical doctor here,
And
was here in Washington State,
yes,
and she moved,
relocated to New Zealand to practice medicine.
and she's back in town for a visit,
Yeah,
and we
she's been
got to
having a
catch,
great time in
and,
New Zealand.
and we got to catch up with her.
We did. Yeah, it was lovely. And she just could not stop singing the praises of New Zealand.
And why is that, Shreya?
I mean, part of the reason is that she's talking about how insurance companies screw over both the patient and the doctor. And because there is no middleman, what?
Where do they do that?
Oh, here
New
in the
Zealand?
United States.
Okay.
Here in the United States. And because in New Zealand, they don't have that middleman, things are so much easier and more accessible to people. And prescriptions are $5 all the time. But also, because people are not allowed to sue each other for like punitive damages and like liability, she doesn't have to be afraid.
Would you say she gets to live more carefree?
She does get to live more carefree. She gets to spend more time with patients and treat them more holistically and just do a better job.
And initially, she was going down there for a short while, but she is deciding to stay.
Yeah, she has extended her stay now.
What concerns her about coming back and working here in the United States, Shreya?
Well, the lawsuits, for one,
And why is that?
because doctors get sued like, so if somebody feels as though the hospital has done them wrong in some way, they also personally sue the doctor.
And so
So that
doctor
always
is,
has some form of personal liability,
even if they're an employee of the
even
hospital.
if they're an employee. So there are all sorts of crazy things that doctors can do and do to try and avoid.
And do?
I was going to say that, but I stopped myself to try and avoid attaching that personal liability to themselves and distance themselves from these lawsuits, because I don't want a homeless doctor. Do you want a homeless doctor?
No.
And doctors don't want to be homeless.
So it sounds like if you're a doctor in New Zealand, you have a default strategy to live more carefree because you don't have to be afraid of lawsuits.
Yeah, and losing your personal residence or savings or whatever.
And so, on a quick side note, if you are a doctor not in New Zealand and you don't have a strategy, go to livemorecarefree.com and you can schedule some time to chat with us on how you can do some planning to live more like a New Zealand doctor.
Yeah.
Minus the
vistas,
the sheep, the $5 prescriptions, and I don't know, all kinds of other cool stuff.
Yeah.
So she's staying.
She's staying.
She might come back.
Maybe.
She might.
But if and when she does come back, she may change what sort of entity she practices medicine for and how she does that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing her story, Shreya.
Yeah. No
Appreciate it.
problem.
If you liked this story, you could hit like down below. If you like New Zealand, if you like sheep, go ahead and hit like, share it with a friend. We would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we will see you later.
Peace out.